Okay, Vanner family, so this video is kind of been requested from several of you. What tools I carry in my van, and I'm also going to reorganize my toolbox so you can see what it looks like when it's organized as well. Okay, so I had a lot of these random plastics and organization type things that I was going to be getting rid of. So what I'm going to do is go through it and see if there's anything in here I can use in my tool bin to organize my stuff. Like these are some packing cubes. I could probably put some of the odds and ends in packing cubes. And I could definitely probably use this to stand some of those, I could definitely use this to stand some of my things up in, like the sockets, wrenches, and the screwdrivers and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and incorporate some of this stuff I already have into reorganizing the bin that has the tools. So let's start with that. Okay, so I like how this fits in there, and I'm thinking I can probably get 2 of the packing cubes. I don't have 2 small ones, but I have a large one and a small, so I could probably get 2 packing cubes with some items down on the side here. So let's figure that out. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with these. These are always have been in this bag pretty much. So I think I'm going to move them over to the large packing cube, but I'll leave them in their bag because I'm going to add some other stuff in there as well. So I think I'm going to put the stuff I don't access very often in this packing cube, but still want to have in my arsenal. So I'm going to add the saw, which I really wish I had something to slip over this. Let's see. I can use this. I'll use this to wrap it in. So there's my saw, and here is the nippers. Here is the cutter for the PVC pipe, the large one. Here's the small PVC pipe cutter, and here is the C-clamp. I'm going to try and screw it down, but I don't think it wants to screw down. Come on. There we go. Let's screw it down so it's shorter. And the neighbors are coming. So if there's any talking in the video, I will have to refilm. So I'm going to put that C-clamp down there. Like that. Oh, it looks like somebody is doing some yard work. Awesome. So I've got the gloves in here. I've got this in there. Trying to think what else is not accessed very often. I'm going to put this plumbing tape stuff in there. Okay, I think that's all that's going to go in there. And I'm going to keep this zipper up on the top so when I need to access it. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stand some items up in here. Okay, all done, all organized, all put back in the bin. So I'm going to take a couple of the top things out so you can see what I did on the bottom. So there are only just a few things that I did not put back. So these few items are not going back in. I've decided to put this back in the crafting bin because I have other string in there and it just makes sense to keep the string with it. These are for the backup camera that were in Cardinal/Atlas. I'm going to send that to Miss T. These I don't need. I'm going to see if Mr. P wants them, or maybe he has a friend who needs some extra sockets. And because I don't really use wood, I'm going to let the wood glue go as well. I'll give that to Mr. P as well. So those are the only items that did not come back in and I'm going to show you what I've done as far as organizing the tool bin. So this not ashtray, it looks like an ashtray. This tray, magnetic tray, would normally not have anything in it, but it would stay here. So when I start working on a project, I'll grab it and start putting, taking screws out and putting them in. So normally just imagine, this thing is not magnetic. Anyway, just imagine that is empty. So that would just live there. So it's, by itself. Let's take that and move that. I just want to show you what I have underneath. The drill is just sitting underneath these two bins here because this was too long. So that's that. This is the plug for the drill. I like to keep it, right with it. And then these are my two plastic bins here. So this is what I decided to put down in the bottom. I decided to put this Dollar Tree little cup, little organizer thing. So I do need a little container for these L brackets. I don't know if you can see through this dirty plastic, but there's a bunch of different size L brackets. I finally found them all because I know I had some in different places, and they were all spread out all over the place, but that's just what they're in. I'm going to find a small little container to put them in that's about that size. So this Dollar Tree thing, it's like a shower caddy or whatever. You can use it for many different things. I've used these for many different things in different vehicles, in different homes, whatever. You kind of saw what I put in this. Just a couple other items went in there. I decided to take all the sockets out of the baggie that I just showed you. And I had this Dollar Tree coffee mug or coffee cup thing. And I just dumped all the sockets in there. They fit in there perfectly. So I decided to do that. These are all the socket wrenches and handles for sockets. They're all in that section. So they're all in that section. If you can see, it's divided. It's got three. It's got a long compartment here and then a medium compartment and a little compartment here. So that's all socket related in that one. These are just some random tools that I use for specific things. So here's the bigger adjustable wrench. And these are those weird bottomed or weird tipped that I don't even know why I have. But anyway, you never know when you're going to need it. I apparently bought them for some specific project, and anyway, I'm just going to keep them. This is my piece of metal pipe that I use for, I need to get another one that's a little bit bigger, but I use it as a, to give extra torque when I need to screw or unscrew something, So this can't really go on the socket handle. I don't think, no. So I need one that will fit on my socket handles. So I need one that's a little bit bigger than this to slide on my socket handle to give you that extra torque. Don't know why I had this little one. I know that I was using it for something. So I'm just keeping it for now. If I don't use it in the next few months, I will just replace it with a wider one. These are my, this is the grommet kit in the old grommet set, which I really don't need the old one, but I didn't want to toss it. These are those random carabiners, and they're still in their little plastic cup thing. And then on this side, I just have those little odds and ends, the screws that I bought, the self-tapping screws, and the hooks that I bought, and these things that I bought. The cup hooks are in there, the eye hooks are in there, and these little star things are also stuck in there because I really didn't have a place to put them. So, and then here's my tape measure just kind of tucked on the side there where I can grab it. I just kind of have the orange cleaner to the side there. So I'm going to put these couple of things I took out back in. And I'm going to show you what I put in this one other. This should go this way, so that goes over it, I think. Yeah. That like that. There we go. Put you to the side. Okay. So this one packing cube, I put like the everyday kind of tools, I guess, or things I grab most often for small jobs. So it has the hammer in there. It's got the regular pliers. It's got the needle nose pliers. It's got the small adjustable wrench, and it's got the two Allen wrenches. And it also has the flathead and the Phillips head screwdriver. So that's kind of like your small everyday type thing. I would love to find a pencil box, a plastic pencil box that will fit the hammer, because the hammer is the longest thing. If I find a plastic pencil box that I'm going to measure this hammer out. As a matter of fact, let's do it now so I'll have that measurement and write it down in my purse. But if I find me a plastic pencil box that will fit the hammer, then I would rather have the plastic pencil box. So the hammer is about 9.5 inches. So if I find a 10-inch pencil box, I'll check the Dollar Tree, I'll check Walmart the next few times I'm in there. As long as this hammer fits, it's the tallest thing. And then I can put these other items in it, because I'd rather have something more rigid than this, you know. I'd rather have a small, narrow, you know, little pencil box, you know, or even a pencil pouch. Even a pencil pouch would be better, because I feel like I'm wasting space. And this packing cube could be used for something better. But anyway, it's going to be used for now, because it's what I've got. And then again, the drill just kind of sits under these two boxes. And then that just kind of sits there. Here's the top. And there's my toolbox all packed up, ready to slide back under my bed. Nice, neat, organized again. Enjoyed the video? Well, give it a thumbs up and expand the family by sharing it, and tell me in the comments below. Want more? Then support the making of future videos on Patreon for just $1 a month, and get even more by texting the word Vanner Fam to 703-783-3232. Thanks for watching. Mwah! I'll see you tomorrow.